Way Up with Angela Yee. And look, my guest co-host Da Vinci's here. Welcome.
Hey,
I like that you waved.
Me. I know, I'm thinking there's like a camera.
Well, there are cameras too.
Oh, right here. Oh,
Hi.
okay, copy that. Hey, what's up?
All right, you ready to do some UT? I know this ain't really, but this is all just us reporting, okay?
Okay.
All right, now Drake, I know that's your guy, but he got a response from UNG over the Not Like Us defamation lawsuit. If you recall, the lawsuit, Drake initially withdrew his pre-action petition against Universal Music Group, but then he says that Not Like Us not only damaged his reputation, but opened him up to real-life violence. He said there was a shooting at his Toronto home shortly after the song's release that injured a security guard, multiple trespassing incidents, and he said UMG incited those reactions with that diss track. So it's a safety concern for him. Well, UMG has responded, and they said that his claims are untrue and illogical. They also said the notion that we would seek to harm the reputation of any artist, let alone Drake, is illogical. We have invested massively in his music, and our employees around the world have worked tirelessly for many years to help him achieve historic, commercial, and personal financial success. This is interesting because people think this is going to lay the groundwork for how everything is done when it comes to music and how it's promoted.
Yeah, no, I definitely think it's going to change the game a lot. I mean, when you have two superstars, like, with a beef like this, like, I think the whole, like, playing field of the rap game is for sure about to change.
Yeah, and I do know that, like, a lot of times when you put on, say, a playlist, they curate those songs that you hear.
Right.
So it is definitely true that if there's, because I do it all the time. I might put on, like, new hip-hop, an R&B playlist.
Right.
I'm not picking these songs. They're just streaming, so how do they choose that even?
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. But Drake also said that somebody tried to tunnel into his property after the Not Like Us allegations. And I'm sure a lot of this has to do with him being referred to as a pedophile.
Damn.
And a lot of different things. And so somebody used their bare hands to dig a hole under the security fence surrounding his house and managed to dig deep enough to squeeze through and get into his property. And the trespasser yelled racist slurs and threats against Drake before being escorted off the property. Can you imagine?
That's actually crazy.
With your bare hands?
Yeah.
I'm scared of that person.
Yeah, right. He'll eat you alive.
He didn't even have a shovel.
Yeah. If you doing that, you different.
He didn't jump the gate. He used his bare hands.
Right.
No.
He was determined.
He's got to get out of here.
Right.
And lastly, Mr. Beast says he's drafted an offer to buy TikTok. Do you know who Mr. Beast is? He's a popular YouTuber. No. But he's super popular. His net worth, they say, is around $500 million. You might even be a popular YouTuber too, right?
That's what
Me
I'm saying.
Too. But without TikTok, a lot of people are going to be down bad when it comes to money because there's people making so much money on TikTok. I never got into it really.
Yeah, I got a lot of friends that TikTok. I got like 2.5 million.
I bet you do because there's a lot of Da Vinci stuff on there. Yeah.
I TikTok a little bit, but some people are making real like salaries off of that, which is impressive.
Well, he said he was with a bunch of billionaires, and they're talking about it. But TikTok's supposed to shut down on Sunday. Damn. Like, you won't be able to access it here in the United States. Everywhere else. So we all might have to move.
So you can go to Canada and access it.
Yeah.
Just in the U.S.
Unless Canada becomes part of the United States, which is what Donald Trump wants to do.
I feel like it is already. Every time I film there, I'm just like, bro, I'm in the States. They just say washroom instead of restroom.
Washroom. All right, well, that is your Yeetie. When we come back, we have About Last Night. That's where we discuss what we did last night. I kind of know what you did, but we'll talk about it. Right now, 50 Cent, your guy, 21 questions. It's Way Up.
Way Up.